Justin Vacula here with the Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast, a video that's been in the motion for a while. I should have done earlier. This is my phone army. We have 6 phones going here and a laptop with 2 screens over here running the MyVegas games. I bought all these extra phones to run these games, connect to Wi-Fi. I'm here at Harrah's, Atlantic City. I'm using a travel router in order to bypass the 2-device restriction. So here to show you how to play these games where it's just very easy to earn rewards to get free or comp hotel rooms in Las Vegas, other places, food discounts, cruises, and much more. So every day they have particular games that you can play and earn rewards. On mobile, there's a definite cap to how many you can earn per day. And now recording in March of 2024, some of these games reset at 8 p.m. I'm going to show you how exactly these work after many viewer requests. Now there have been changes over time. It gets a little bit complicated. I'm keeping all these phones charged, definitely not causing a fire hazard here at Harrah's, Atlantic City. We need the phones to be charged in order to work. So let's start with the Pop Slots game. We open the game and we see an ad here. This is typical for the games. They give you ads. Buy chips. You try to click on the X here. Sometimes you have to hit the back button on the phone. We're clicking off the ads here. I've purchased some of these phones through HSN, QVC, Simple Track phones, or there were plans with Visible, Boost Mobile, Cricket, whatever you'd like to do. If you have old tablets, whatever you have, you can go ahead and just connect to Wi-Fi and run these games. So this is Pop Slots. You used to be able to sit in the lobby and just earn passively, but now you have to actually log into the casino area, go on a machine, and start spinning the slots. So I often say auto spin to win. So what we do is it starts with a high number, spin 82 million a spin. We don't need to do that. As long as we're in the game, we're earning loyalty points. You see this is the meter here. It is glowing, but it will stop earning if you're not actively playing. So we go over to the bet button. We don't want to max bet. We want to decrease our bet to the minimum, which is involving some clicking here. This at this time zone, this time change, I'm min betting around 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. is when the earnings reset. And going to auto spin on. So as you can see here with Pop Slots, this meter is growing. Once it reaches the gold coin, it's going to earn and then continue earning since the game is auto spinning, time bonus 100 loyalty points. But if you're not auto spinning at this time, you're not going to continue earning. But since we're actively playing, quote unquote, auto spinning to win, we're still earning. We'll go to MGM slots next. This one is similar to Pop. Possibly get it facing the other way, maybe not. Little technical difficulties. So you see we're in the game, we're clicking the screen, we're earning. Now you could toggle the screen. You can go to a different screen and that keeps you earning. But instead of having so much engagement or using some sort of auto clicker attached to the phone or through an app, we'll just go ahead and open the casino here. We're going to do the same thing. See, this is earning. We're not really engaging with this. You could pop balloons, but I don't really care that much unless I'm really looking at it. But for purposes of this video, I'm not. And we don't really need to because over time, we're going to have chips to spin. It's going to be very hard to go broke. So here we're going to do the same. We're going to reduce the bet size, go to spin, go to multi-auto in this game. I don't think the particular game matters, although some of them have like bingo halls and you have to actively engage. So now you see we have both Pop and MGM auto spinning to win here. We're just going to mostly ignore it at this point, and after about an hour, the meter is going to fill and there's going to be some sort of check mark or graying out. These games have check marks. We'll move over here to MyVegas Blackjack. This is currently one of the best games because you don't actually have to auto spin at the moment. The meter in the lobby is just growing. So as you see, we're just here. We can hit the collect button, get bonus chips. There might be a future in which you have to auto spin, and on Apple devices, people have talked about how you need to engage with the game actively in order to gain. There's a video button down here. You can watch ads and gain chips, or you can just let it sit in the lobby. As you see, I have 23 million loyalty points. It's a very big balance. Fan of the show, Tammy, and member of my group Greater Philadelphia Travel. She thinks that you can earn 1 million loyalty points a month. Some of the rewards like 70,000 for 2 nights in Las Vegas and far less for food rewards. But I'm still maximizing. So as you see, these 3 games are earning. It's really helping to use the multiple phones, because if you're just using your main phone to do this, you're not really earning much. Maybe you have it going overnight, or maybe you have it going while you're doing other things. But multiple devices is really the key. Sorry, just getting over sickness. So Blackjack is still earning. MGM and Pop Slots still earning. This game is loading still. We might have to refresh it. The hotel Wi-Fi not all the best. So we have MyVegas Bingo now. It comes up on a daily bonus screen, so we'll collect our daily bonus, and we're going to click off ads. Ads pop up here. Buy chips. You don't need to buy chips. You just need to be patient. And especially with games like Bingo and Blackjack, you don't need to spin. You don't need to actually play anything. Although with MGM and Pop, you do need to auto spin. So it's possible you'll go chip broke, especially when you're just starting. Bingo has a tutorial. At least the last time I set up an account with someone, they had a tutorial. They had to play through actual bingo. That sounds really terrible. I don't actually want to play bingo. I just want to click off these ads and get in the lobby so I can start earning. So as you see here, I hit the collect button and rewards on the bottom left, and it's going to start earning. This is probably one of the worst games at the moment, because once this meter fills, you have to click the X, go back, hit rewards, and then refresh it. So here it wasn't filled, but maybe later in the video we'll actually see a demonstration of that. But that's just how it works. Once the meter fills, you'll have to go back. It used to just unlimited earn in the lobby, but the war on happiness strikes, it gets a little bit more difficult. All right, we have my Konami mobile here. You can't run both games, so it timed me out over here, new session. So we'll go over to the laptop setup here. I have a secondary screen, so I can run both games actively in the windows. Sometime if you put a game behind a game, it times out, and it's just easier to see it going in case you have to click the screen. So here is MyVegas Facebook or MyVegas Classic on my second screen. So just go ahead and click off the ads. Again, they want you to buy chips. You don't need to do that. Down here, every 3 hours, you get a chip bonus for clicking, but I already did that recently. So I'm just going to click off the ads, and eventually it's going to let us play. When you're first starting, you have to pick a game from down here, but in time you can add a game to favorites, like Lotus Land, one of my favorites to play, because you don't have to click bonuses. It seems to be pretty good for chip earning. The game probably doesn't matter as long as you're not playing a game that has a bonus round that's forcing you to engage with the screen. So you get My Strip. As you play, you unlock properties, and you can click. I usually collect the strip in the morning and also the evening, and this is taking a little bit of time to load. You're just collecting properties. It gives you the chips that you need to spin, and it gives you loyalty points sometimes. So twice a day, I think, is appropriate for clicking the strip. Very easy to just use the mouse, drag, click. A little slow here on the Wi-Fi. I like this double screen setup. I got this portable monitor for, I think it was like 50 bucks on Amazon. So you can drag the screen, you can click there. See, some of these haven't refreshed yet because I collected them a little bit earlier. But you just drag the screen. It's really easy with the mouse. I wouldn't recommend ever using a touchpad for this. It's just torture. The mouse is just so much faster, so much easier to click and drag. See, I can go pretty quickly here. I have a cheap gaming mouse. With this setup at home, I have a better one, but just wanted to show you this through the hotel room that I'm here at Harrah's Atlantic City on a 2-night stay, and when I'm on the go, I can keep this going. Okay, so I might have clicked something here. Yep, a little bit of a misclick, or I clicked it. It's like a cruise partner option on the strip as I was dragging the screen, but that's okay. Eventually, I'll just hit the X here. I'll go to favorites and start auto spinning the game. This is MyVegas Classic, free slots, or apps.facebook.com/playmyvegas. So you can run the Facebook version of it, MyVegas Classic, and MyVegas Mobile at the same time. But as you saw, you can't run Konami Mobile and Facebook, My Konami, at the same time, unfortunately. But the browser version of My Konami, you can get unlimited rewards. I'm going a little bit ahead of myself, but that's all right. So here's Lotus Land on MyVegas Classic. We're just waiting for it to load, and then we'll auto spin. At first, you might have a difficult time with chips, but after playing so long, clicking on daily bonuses, the hourly bonuses, collecting on the strip, opening emails over time. There's also a Facebook group called MyVegas Advisor that gives you bonus chip links. So if you're low on chips, you can click that. At this point, I almost never click the links, but I'll open emails sometimes, and that's okay. The chip balance is not shared between the different games. Each game has its own chip balance, but once you log in, connect Facebook, connect an account, all the loyalty points share between the games. So you want to play all of the games and stay on it. So we'll just have this one auto spinning to win. And we'll go over to my Konami on Facebook. But as I said, the mobile and the Facebook, you can't play them both at the same time. But there's an advantage to playing the Facebook because it doesn't cap your earnings. This game seems to be quite the drainer of chips. I had about 2 billion. I've left it on overnight several times, and now I'm down to about 1 billion. So if your balance gets questionable, let's say, I still think I have a healthy balance, but if you get down to a low amount in comparison with the spinning that you're doing, I think it's best to just play for these daily challenges on the bottom left, because when you finish the daily challenges, you get a bonus of chips. But this is getting a little ridiculous. Win 1.7 billion chips. So maybe you just get the 400 wins in the 500 spins and then just call it a day and exit out. So you'll have to pick a game at first, and then you set it to favorites, just like the other one. So I'll go to favorites. I should have Lotus Land and Classy Roses Color Bloom in here. Those are 2 games. Okay, so there's Classy Roses. 2 games that I found easy over time. Not much engagement. You could just spin. See, the hotel internet's a bit slow here, but coming over here, I have the travel router. So I just hook this up. There's a cable that goes down here, connects to the Motorola box here, and the power that just keeps it going. So the travel router is allowing me to connect to devices. If you're in a hotel, that just allows you to use unlimited devices, which I imagine would be most places. You don't have to worry about that. I'll be going on a cruise, and I'm looking forward to using the travel router on there rather than paying for multiple devices. Not sure that I'll be able to plug in all these devices on the cruise, but we'll see what happens. So as this is loading Classy Roses Color Bloom, you can see in the background that the MyVegas Classic is still going on Facebook. Just auto spinning. I'm spinning at minimum bet just to keep it going as this is still loading. So we'll go over here, we'll check on the other games, see what's going on. We have MyVegas Mobile, unfortunately, still loading, but it's very similar to the Facebook. If this happens, this is still loading. I'll just go ahead and close out the game here. This one didn't connect to the internet, unfortunately, so we'll have to go down here and connect. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. I definitely have connected before, but this is going to load. So this one, Pop Slots connection lost. Go back to game. Occasionally, this can crash, no big deal. So we'll just go up occasionally and check on the games. MGM is still going. Blackjack, it's still earning, as you could see that yellow bar there. That's the loyalty points. That's what's important. It's still growing, and we've just been sitting in the lobby. So very easy. MyVegas Bingo, you see this says capped. So we're going to hit the X, go back down to rewards, and now it's refresh. So again, this is one of the worst, is you actively click that X. So maybe just put it next to your bed while you're sleeping, and occasionally just check it every few minutes, or maybe not if you have more loyalty points. But I think pretty easy. So this one's going to go back. This one will reset, and it's not allowing us to play Konami. So what I'll do is you'll see it on the desktop, and we'll log out and we'll go back to mobile. So here it does this thing where it sets up the maximum spin, the maximum bet or a high bet. So you don't want to just spin, and you want to make sure turbo is on, so you're spinning more and earning more, at least is what it seems to be. So I'm going to click here and reduce the size of the bet. It seems to be lagging just a little bit, unfortunately, probably due to the slow hotel Wi-Fi. But now we're at minimum bet at 495,000. We're going to hold for auto and release. So over here you see that there are these 2 things: game not eligible, raise bet to enter. So these are some events, but I wouldn't recommend playing these events or focusing on these events, because if you're raising your bet, you're playing games with higher spins, then you're probably going to go broke and lose all your chips and then not earn loyalty points. So you see the meter is growing as you play. The daily challenges down here, you're seeing things coming up. 1 win, 1 spin. So eventually you're going to get chip bonuses from the daily challenges. I got some things going on over here. I have 434 packs. So you can eventually open these packs and you get bonus chips. That'll help keep you in the game. XP really doesn't matter. These tickets, you could turn in 10,000 tickets and you get a pool of a slot machine for bonus chips. And as you see, the chips are over here. So let's try the slot pool. Once you get to 10,000, I think that's the optimal pool. You get, it seems, more bonuses if you wait for that 10,000 compared to pooling at a lower level. But just getting started, it might make sense to turn in your tickets early if you're going broke because you want to stay in the game. And you can refresh chips through the MyVegas Advisor Facebook page, through email links, through notifications that come on your mobile phone. So we're going to click off the ads. They love the ads, but we don't need to buy chips. There might be a point where later in your MyVegas career you spend money because allegedly you get a fourth premium slot around the $75 mark, is at least how it was when I first started spending money. A lot of the rewards like comped rooms are considered premium rewards. Free play, match play in Las Vegas considered premium rewards. So you get, at a base account level, you get 3 premium rewards per account, but if you spend about $75, you should have 4. So you see 100% more value at 10,000 tickets. So we'll go ahead and load this cat slot machine, it looks like here. We're about halfway loaded. It's pretty easy going here. It's just a daily routine, running games in the morning for me, running games in the evening for me. Usually when I'm at home, I'll be at home for a few hours so I can easily cap the games and keep the games going on desktop and browser. So let's see, we can do a pool for 10,000 and let's see what happens here. There it goes. It's lagging, but it's getting there. I'm not sure what these diamonds are. Maybe they convert to chips. I don't know. Not great for video when it's not loading here, but let's see over here. This one, we might have lost internet connection, or it's just, oh, there it goes. Okay, it's just lagging, so that's good. Otherwise, not good for video if we just lose the internet. That's not, okay, so we got 3 chips in a row here. Ooh, yay, hooray, hooray. Could like pretend to be excited, I guess. Okay, so we got 500 million chips, so that's going to keep us in the game. And then they want us to spend more money to get a bonus. So we're just going to, like, that dollar for 36,000 chips. It's not going to do much. So we'll go ahead and hit the X here and move over to the mobile game. And I could show you that to wrap up the video and maybe look at some of the rewards as well. Let's see. So we're My Konami. Okay, new session, play on this device. Oh, that was surprisingly quick. I thought I would have had to refresh the whole game. So let's see, connecting to store. It's taking a little bit of time here. So we'll go over to the MyVegas mobile. This is going to be very similar to the desktop version. We're just going to click off the ads. See, this one doesn't even allow us to hit the X. It hit hop hop. It's this Easter theme. So they do change some things about the games over time. And this one is still loading, waiting on the details. You can see this one is capped. You can see that green check mark there. So usually this is resetting at 8 in the morning, or I could check in the evening and see if it's reset. Maybe around like 10 or 11 p.m. it might reset, but usually just do it in the morning. But you can check the games. Just a little bit of engagement to get the bonuses. So we'll click off the ads. Pretty easy here. Not so difficult to just click. We could do other things, take phone calls, whatever you'd like to do, and just run these multiple devices. So you see, once we have it going here, we have the 6 phones, the 2 games on the laptop with the 2 screens. Pretty easy going. Although My Konami Mobile, it's still struggling here. Usually won't load My Konami in mobile. I'll just have it on the computer, but for purposes of video, yeah, it's just doing this like tap play to play on this one. So if it's going to do that, we'll just have to close that and refresh the game. Oh, wrong game. Another video. Win slots, another video. You can see that on my YouTube channel. I have an older video on win slots, but not so valuable anymore. It's gotten tougher for some reasons. The war on happiness always around us, of course. Okay, so we're out of the ads. With this one, we'll just hit the collect button to get bonus chips every 2 hours. I just have a ridiculous amount of chips on this game, 36 billion. It's just going to be so hard to go broke. Just spinning for an hour or two a day at minimum bet. So here we'll just go to favorites. Classy Rose's Color Bloom, maybe Lotus Land, something else. Initially, you might not have this game and you have to play through a tutorial. But once you play through the tutorial, you just load a game, reduce the bet, and auto spin. Pretty easy going here. Let me just check on the other ones. Pop slots here. Something came up. We had to reset the game. It timed out earlier. So we'll just go ahead and we're trying to collect the bonus chips here. But that didn't work. So we'll just go ahead and enter the casino. Oh, there it was. It showed up when I clicked it. Over here, we're still loading. If you have a difficult time multitasking, you just focus on one phone at a time. But for purposes of the video, we're just showing you the whole display here. All right, pop slots, we're going to go to a different game. I don't like the Frontier Fortune game because you actually have to engage with the screen and open safes. Might automate to some point, but why bother with that when we can just go here. We'll hit bet, reduce our bet, click to minimum, and start auto spinning again. Very easy. And now we're over here. So we just load the game, go to the lobby, and do the same. Reduce bet, auto spin. I think this one defaults to the last bet you had. So that's nice. It's a bit scummy of them to just start you at max and then you're going to accidentally click max bet or spin on max bet and then go broke. So there's no need to bet big. I see all these civilians in Facebook groups. They're max betting and buying chips and going broke. Like you just need to stay the course. You just need to be patient. You'll eventually earn the loyalty points and be at a crazy amount like me, 23 million. And I've redeemed cruises for 4 million, 5 million LP, and I still have a very big amount. So we're capped, but in pretend world of not being capped, we would just hit the auto spin button and we would wait to be capped. And then once we saw that check mark, we would leave the game on MyVegas Mobile. So we'll show you some of the rewards to wrap up the video, or maybe something else comes up here. There's a lot going on, but I think once you get the initial steps here, once you have the fundamentals, it's just very easy to keep up on these every day. Even when you're traveling, you can have this set up. I just take extra charging cables with me, and I keep charging cables at home, and then I just take extra ones with me. Now it's like location requests. There might be a difference between like people outside of Las Vegas and people who are Las Vegas locals. I'm not really sure about that, but some of the terms and conditions say that the locals are excluded. So you see there are a lot of partners here you can scroll through. Some casino partners, some cruises, some hotels. I'm very close to Borgata in Atlantic City right now. You can look at the Borgata rewards. You get free parking, although you already get that with MGM status. You get the $10 free play, which you can use on slots. Doesn't work on video poker anymore. Last time I tried, a $10 dining credit. That just straight up adds here comp balance and one free night. So that's really nice. A free night for Borgata that could go somewhere like $100, $150 a night, maybe more. So you can cash in 68,000. I believe it was 75, but easy money here. The loyalty points balance can get very high. But with these rewards, it's usually once per quarter at Borgata, and the Vegas rewards, it's usually once per 30 days. And you can only use one comp room reservation in Vegas once every 30 days as well. But in 2-player mode, 3-player mode, however many people you can recruit, you can combine reservations and share rooms. So that's Borgata. So it's usually every quarter getting the free room. But you can check if you try to buy a room and then it gives you an error message. It gives you an error message. It could be sold out at times. You have to check at other times. So we're scrolling through. We see Aria. We see Bellagio. MGM Grand. I think the rewards at Luxor are pretty good in Las Vegas. We're going to try to find that right now. Luxor, okay. This one has a lot of food deals, some free nights. I recently had 2 free nights at Aria. So this is one here, Public House Appetizer. Enjoy a complimentary appetizer with the purchase of an entree. You need a $40 purchase, I believe, with that one in order to get it. That one's pretty good. We have $20 off at Diablo's Cantina, 20 off of 40. Another good one here. 2-for-1 brunch buffet is nice. 2 complimentary nights. Free play, but that requires a paid stay, although you can use comps for it. So an example of some of the rewards here. The process is usually that you go to the Players Club at that casino. They load the reward to your player's card, and then you inform the restaurant worker that you have the MyVegas comp. Although on my last trip a few weeks ago, I went to the buffet, and they just asked for the redemption code that the app generates when you purchase a reward, and they just gave me it right there. I didn't even have to go to the Players Club. So as you see, we're still going here. We're still earning. This one, bonus, games unlocked, whatever. So it's still earning. You can see the time bonus. Maybe that just popped up. Yep, next award. So it's still earning. It's still earning. The meter should be growing, although this one's deceptive. It doesn't say a check mark. It just stops growing. But for purposes of this video, you could just see that I was earning earlier. Bingo's back. We'll just hit the X. We'll go to rewards, and it's earning again. Konami Mobile, we'll just click off ads, and it's very similar to the other ones. Once we go into favorites, we select a game. It's very similar. Just select a game, min bet. Eventually this one will gray out when you hit the maximum loyalty points. You can only earn so much on mobile. So this one's capped, we would stop playing. So let's just, for a last one here, we have Tetris on this device. Tetris is very easy. We just load the game, and every 2 hours we can open gift boxes. The first one's a free gift box, and then the other ones we have to watch ads, which can range from 15 seconds to a minute. So usually I mute my main phone volume, watch the ad, or not watch the ad really, load the ad, go back to it, and pretty easy. So every 2 hours, you could set an alarm if you'd like, or you could just occasionally check it and see if it's back up. No problem, very easy. When it actually loads, you might have to actually play Tetris. In the past, you would have to play through like 10 levels, and then the loyalty points would show up. But I think now if you start a brand new account, it'll just give you the rewards. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we see the gift box over here. We hit claim. Claim, the first bonus you just get. Just tap the screen. Loyalty points, 250. We don't care about the other stuff. And the second gift box, so it's just going to play an ad, and eventually there's going to be an X on the screen, X out the ad. Go through the other ones. You can also play Tetris and earn loyalty points, but I don't really want to play Tetris. I just want to do the minimum with these games to earn the rewards, and just keep it going. So up here, there should be an X. Yep, there it is. And the second box opens. Next, 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 next. Click, click, click. And the third one. So you just get all these random ads for games, for casinos, whatever. And you just click off. So pretty easy. Another thing you can do is you can put like a sticker on the phone. This one fell off, but you can put stickers that correspond to the games. You can write on them. Let's see over here. Yeah, we have the here the Pop Slots and MGM. I run on that phone. So you can put your stickers on the phones and run the games. So pretty easy going here, even on the go, even in a hotel room, even with Caesar's limiting devices. You see we're still earning, we're still going. So very easy. I could even turn this screen the other way as I'm sleeping, or cover it in some way and just earn while I'm resting. Earn while I'm sleeping in the evening. So I think pretty easy going. I think definitely worth your time, especially if you're going to visit Vegas or occasionally be at other casinos like Borgata, MGM National Harbor. Very easy game. So for more content, check out my Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast, bonus YouTube videos, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Have a great day.